Hi geeks, Rise of Ronin launched last week and I hope you enjoy this game until now. But this video is about all the bound mission is become available in this game, and they called some kind of the main side quest in this game, and you need to all of them for the friendly neighborhood Ronin. And these bonds missions become available from the start of the game until the end of it, and they don't become in any special order, and they don't become available back to back. You need to progress in the story to can play these bond mission. None of them is missable, and if you lose your access to any of them, you can go through the Testament of the Souls to change the past, and then you can try them. Only two of them maybe you can't get access to them, and this is about when you need to choose your faction in the Battle of the Forbidden Gate, and you should go with the anti-shogun faction. And if you go with the anti-shogun faction, you lose your access to two bound mission, and when you reach to the Kyoto, you should go with the anti-shogunist or shogunist faction. And if you go with the anti-shogunist, also you lose the access to two of these bound mission, which is about the 1 minute. It is about two of your friends, Soji Okita. You need to save his life, and if you go with the anti-shogunist faction, when you reach to Kyoto, you lose your friendship with him, and this causes his death. And also in the Battle of the Forbidden Gate, if you join the anti-shogunist faction in this first battle of the Japan, you lose your friendship with you make a better friendship with the Takasagi, and it's make him deaf. You should go with the shogunist faction, and at the end of the battle you betray the faction you choose to help your friend, and it can make him go through his life. Okay, the first person we meet in the game is Ryoma Sakamoto, which is become available from start of the game when you see him in the cave, when you need to find a passage to reach to the first city of the game. You need to, after that he become available to you, you can go with him for the missions. And the first mission of the game suggests you to go with this man. He has a 5-sided quest. The first one is the man from the Toza, which is become available after doing the mission Follow Your Blade Twin, and you find out about your twin is still alive. Then after that, when you reach to the chapter 2, you can play the second mission with him, the two apprentices, which is become available, those who gather at the Edo. You need to help him and his friend Izo to find their Mr. Shonin's body, which is buried at the graveyard. They need to find her body. At the end of the chapter 2, you get access to the house divine, where the Izo betrayed to Ryoma, and think everyone go with the shogunist is enemy of the country, so try to kill the Ryoma and Katosu. So you need to defeat him, and after that, in the start of the chapter 3, you can play the Tease of the Bind, which is need to kill the Izo because he tried to kill Ryoma and he's your friend. So for his revenge, you need to kill him. Then it's make your friendship very deeper with the Ryoma. And at the end, if you do all these 4 bond mission before doing the before doing the Fate of the Vanquished mission, he can stay alive. And if you don't do these 4 mission after here, before the Omi in the incident Ronin mission, which is your twin attack him, he will die. So you make sure to do this formation when they become available, because if you don't do this, he will die. And if you can make him stay alive, after that the game will give you a trophy, and at the end you can play the Crossroad of the Dawn, where he'll tell you this is a formal goodbye for now, because he won't go to the America to learn about their governments and their country. So that's the mission of the first person. The second person you meet in the game is Takasagi, which is the Sakamoto's friend, and his first of his mission is try your luck, which is you need to go play into gambling and bet on some games, and after some betting they will fight with you and you need to kill them The first mission become available after follow your blade twin, where you know your twin is alive. The second one is become available in after the Chinatown, and you will tell and when you tell him their master is captured by the shogunate. This mission is easy. So the third mission, their wheel, is become available at the chapter 3, and to can play the third and fourth mission you need to go with the anti-shogunate faction in the battle of the Forbidden Gate. And if you go with the shogunate faction, which is his faction, you make friendship with his leader and discuss his death. So make sure in the battle you go with the anti-shogunate, and after that you can play this mission in the part of after the part of the Ronin mission. And the second mission is become available after you doing the fate in the Obokaji Ronin mission. And also you need to do some mission for the Fukuzawa, which is called in the search of the discoveries. You need to do one mission and one Ronin mission to can play his last mission. And if you make him stay alive, you earn another trophy, because for this trophy you need help him alive. Third person you meet is a Kusaka. He's a leader of his clan, Josu clan, and his first mission is become available in the start of the game after you know your twin is alive, like the Takasugi's missions. And after that, in the term of the duel, you need to help him to kill some fight with some people and take back this temple as you want, because he think if you go with the anti-shogunist you need to help them to can they trust you. His third mission is at the end of the charge, and for this mission you need to attack some hospital which is secured by the British guard, and you need to kill these guards to can make your relationship deeper with them. And after that, Ine, which is you can make some romantic relationship with him, become mad at you because she tell you attack the place where they kept some other people from the Japan, and all of them not your enemy. And the last mission, the fresh starts, become available after at the end of the charge Ronin mission. And to can play this mission you have to has a level 3 bond relationship with Kasuka, and that's all of his mission, and it doesn't have a trophy at the end. Katsura is another friend of Ryoma you see at the start of the game, and he has two missions. The Seed of the Doubt is become available after you do a mission for the anti-shogunist faction, which is called the Plot of Assassin's Harris. You need to do this to this mission become available, and after that the second one is become available at the middle of the chapter 3 after Borgin betrayal, where some of the shogunist guard, which called Shinzungami, attacked the Ryoma, and Ryoma get out of the city for time, and you can play this mission which called the Fragile Alliance. Okubo is a personal guard of the princess of the game. You meet him at the start of the chapter 2, and you only have one mission, and you need to help him to reach to last island in the Ito to kill some of his old friends which become enemy and betrayed him. So you need to deal with him and end it. This is a very not too long or too short. It's a medium time, and it's easy one, and give you a good amount of karma, and items in this middle of the game can help you a lot. After that you meet with the Katusu at the start of the chapter 3 after you burn down the American embassy in the Edo. The first one is the pillar of Edo, which you need to kill some enemy of the city, and he send you for that. I suggest to don't kill that man and spare him to the government, because he gets some mad if you kill that people. And the second one, Building Nation, become available after the fight in the fight in the Kyoto become at the worst place, and the shogun should retreat to the Edo. So he thinks he need to burn the city. But after doing this side quest, he get upset about it and doesn't do this. So if you don't do this, he also will not do this. So don't feel guilty. He will burn the Edo to the ground. So that's it. It doesn't have a trophy again. Fukuzawa, hard name. First mission is in the search of the knowledge become available from start of the game in the chapter 2. You just need to have a bond level 2 with him. After the first talk with him in the villa in the Yokohama, this mission become available after cultural exchange Ronin mission, and in this side mission you need to go to the black ship and steal some information and technology or medicine about USA, and you need to bring back to the Japan. If you do this mission with the wooden weapon and all your berry feast, you earn a trophy about doing a mission without killing anyone. And the second mission is about the fruit of the bamboo, and you need to gather some bamboo fruit to can cure some sickness in the Japan and make some medicine. And you need to fight with another person called, I forget his name. We don't have a mission, but he's one of your allies. You need to bring him to that you see this blind man is him. You need to bring him for your mission, so you need to do this mission to get access to him. And in end of this mission you need to find, and you need to do this mission for others. Spawn mission become available, as I say before, to save the Takasagi, if I not wrong. Let me check. Yes, you to save the Takasagi you need to help Fukuzawa in this mission. And Manabe also has a side quest. 1 minute. Manabe also has a side quest. He's the blue demon you fight twice in the game, a person who cut your twin's hand, but at the end game doesn't let you to kill a lot of people, and only some of them will die. But the happens of the game, and it doesn't let you to feel guilty about anything. That's some wrong point. But Manabe has a one side quest which is become available after the Ronin mission. Wildfire 2 can access to this side quest. You need at the end of the chapter 1 in the Sakura the gate incident, you need to spare Nusaki Lee's life and doesn't kill him. If you kill him, he become enemies of you and you cannot do this side quest. Also, if you kill him at that moment, you can change the past in the achievement of the souls. It's easy one. Another person you need to do 3 missions, 3 bond mission for him is a Zikola. Japanese name is very hard to read. The first mission is the lucky find put to use, and by doing this mission you get access to 2 very useful items. The first is your ringtone, which is you can find out the enemy's place behind the walls or items, and also you can find a fire pipe which is can burn the enemy alive and make them ashes. Do this mission as soon as it's available, and you can to play this one you need to bring the first foreign books to him, and after doing the location of the camera Ronin mission. The second mission is a chopped liver. You need to find some fish for him to make a poison out of him. This kind of fish, I forget the names, and this is become available at the cultural exchange mission at I think it's middle of the first chapter, and his last mission is to make him have a new life, which is become available as soon as you finish the last side quest, last bond mission, and have a bond level 3 with him. That's all of his mission which you can do in the first chapter of the game in the Yokohama. Felix Beato is a photographer who come to the Japan to capture some picture from the n- Japan's mm, natural places and also landmarks. And in his side quest, you need to help him to get some chromatic photographies from all the Edos, and it's you can do on his only side quest in the chapter 2. After the first time you go to the photographer's place, photographic studio in the Noba Nihon Bashi in the Edo. That's the easy one. Just after the and you can do this mission after the Cavalry of the Damned. And the next person is Marcus Samuel, and you can do his one only bound mission at the start of the game, which is I think the first bound mission you can do, and you don't have any bond with him and he's not important to you, but you need to do the Black Jewel side quest, which is become available after follow your twin's blade at the start of the game. When you reach to Yokohama, you can do this side quest. It doesn't have any special items for you, but can give you some good karma, as you can see, 230, which is can help you at the start of the game. And Robert is person who is you see after doing the first bond mission for Ine, the nurse you see during the some running missions to help him to can make the hospital run again. And after doing the Ine's first bond mission called the fruit from the distance shore, which she needs some lemon to cure some sickness, you get access to Robert's missions, and his side quests become available as soon as you finish the Ine's bond mission. And here reach to our dear Taka, the first woman we meet in the game, and she helped us a lot about our twins and the government and the shogunates, and make some bridge with us, and all the person knows about the demon class samurai, which is your twins. She's first missions become available at the after you doing the hidden motivation Ronin missions, and the second one you can do after you go to the Edo. She ask you to find some of his genshis which missed some days ago, and she need to know she can find it. And these missions can do during those who gather at the Eno Ronin mission. Just remember to choose. She can count on you when you need to talk with him in the pleasure district. The next person we meet is Eto and Yamagata. We meet them at the start of the second chapter when you need to burn down the USA embassy in the Edo. You after finishing the first mission of the chapter 2, you get access to these people, but their first mission, strange of softness, when they need to learn about using only their hand in the fight, which is become available at the show for the shogun. You get access to this mission, and when you find out who really shogun is, you can do this mission with the last person you fight in the fight in front of shogun, the person who fight with his hand. And the second one is become available at the end of the game after doing the wildfire Ronin mission. You come back to them because they thrive after and last 5 years with their master, I forget his name, and now they think they can fight with you with their bare hand. They are 3%, and easily you can defeat all of them. Don't feel anything about fighting with the 3% at the same time, but if makes some problem for you, you can set difficulty on the down. And also I suggest to go for this fight with the ox tail sword because it's so fast and uses the less ki than all others' weapons. Tokugawa is the shogun himself, the person who you find out in the mission which called a show for the shoguns. You find out about his personal and who he is. You first time see him in the pleasure district after burning down the USA embassy, but at that time you don't know who really he is, but now you know after doing some fight with him at the end of the show for the shogun. And this mission also is become available as soon as you know who he is, and during this mission you need to find with the ninja. One-eyed ninja is from your clan and you need to defeat him. This one is very hard fight. Also, as I say, you need to use the axe style sword because it's very good for the fight like this. And don't forget to bring some electric items, the yellow electric item, because you can immobilize him from running away. He's so fast. The second mission, Midnight Revenge, is become available after you doing the Fate of the Vanquished Ronin mission and have a level 2 bond with His Majesty. You need to go to the gambling den, and after that you need another fight, this time alone with the one-eyed samurai, and kill some of his enemy, but at the end he will run away. And at the last mission, Dawn of the Revolt, which is become available as soon as you finish the last mission. And also you need to have a bond, level 3 bond with him, and in this mission you kill the one-eyed ninja and finish the last person was belonging to your past and your clan and your village, and it's all of it to help His Majesty. The next person you see is Kondo. He's become available and add to your team after you doing the Shogun's journey to Kyoto, and after you reaching to Kyoto and doing some missions, and at the end after doing the Fate of the Vanquished you can see this person. Also remember you need to go with the Shogun's faction when you reach to the Kyoto. Don't go with anti-Shogun's faction. The first mission, the Wolf of the Mibo, you need to gather all the forces of the Shinzongame, which is the special force for the Shogun, and after that you need to kick some ass from around the Kyoto with the person, do chaos and try to kill some innocent people. The second mission is become available after you doing the Faded in the Oberon Koji Ronin mission, and you need to has a bond level 2 with him. You need to do all these 2 missions before you go to the second battle of the game, because at the end of that battle he will die and both of them become unavailable. But also, as I say before, you can go to the past with the Talisman of the Souls and play these 2 missions, so don't feel sad about it if he died. Anything not missable in the game. Another member of the Shinzongame you will meet for only one bound mission is the Hijikata, and to can play his bound mission you need to reach to end of the chapter 3 where the battles of second battle go to the rank, and the Shogun's forces need to retreat to the Edo, and by back to the Edo after the 5 years you get access to this side quest which you need to some fight with him, and this person is join your team after you do the Shogun's journey to the Kyoto Ronin mission. Another non-Japanese person you meet is Ernest Satow, which is the British spy in the Japan, and he tried to bring down the Shogunist empire and give the rule of the country to the British, so maybe he can rule over the Japan for his reward. The first mission of this person is become available after you come back to the Edo after the battle, reach to the wrong place, and he's upset about what he want to do in the past, and he's upset now about them, and he doesn't want to work with the demon claw again. So his first mission he tried to warn you about what the demon claw want do with the one of the biggest temple in the game, and this one is become available after you doing the wildfire mission. But the second mission of this person, the beauty of the friendship, is become available after as soon as you do the last his bonds mission, and you can do both of them. Also remember you can have some romantic relationship with this person too. Next person you will meet is the Shibusawa. Is the person is a merchant work for the princess. The next person you see is Eiichi Shibusawa. Is the merchant who's worked with the princess Atsuko and buys something for the Sutsuma's clan, and his first mission become available after you doing the looking ahead Ronin mission, and after that he join your team, and his second mission is become available as soon as you do the last mission, and they become available back to back. And in second mission you meet Mr. Harris again, who is the American head at the American embassy in the Yokomaha. Suji is a other person you need to save his life because he has some sickness and he make bleed when he cough, so you need to find some medicine for him, and after finding the medicine you will earn the trophy which is come to you after doing the moment of the brilliance bound mission. But to can do these two side quests, the Superman Swordman and the next one, you should join the Shogun's faction when you reach to the Kyoto, and don't go reach the Kyoto and don't go with the anti-Shogun's faction, because if you go with them he will die. And the first mission is become available after the Ronin mission Fiend of the Vanquished, and the second one is become available after defeat in the Aburunkoji. Saito is the second in command in the Special Force Shinzongame, and his first mission and only missions become available after the second battle between the Shoguns and the anti-Shogun's faction, where the Shogun was defeated and should go back to the Edo again. In this side quest you need to help him to find the Kondo's head, a person who is the first man of the Shinzongame, and you need to help him to can fight with another person from the anti-Shogun's faction, then fight with him and defeat him to can tell him he is wrong about and you do not betray him. One of the important person you meet in the game but doesn't have any effect on your game is the Master Odani, a person who know about all the swordman in the Japan and know every good fighter in the Japan and the Sun's country. The first mission, the Three Blade of the Era, you need go to his dojo he can write your name, but you need to fight with the little and the big samurai, and after that you know their name. This mission is become available after you doing the Sword Saint bound mission, and he's become available after the Sword Saint bound mission. But to can do his first bound mission you need to do a Deadly Blade Demon Blade Ronin mission, and his second bound mission is become available after you do the first one, and you need to run I think 30 seconds to reach from the first to the second one. Princess Atsuko is another woman you meet in the game, and also you can have a romantic relationship with Her Majesty. She has only two side quests, and the first one is become available in the chapter 2, and the second one is become available at the end of the chapter 3. For the can play the first one, you need to do the reinviting the shogunist Ronin mission, and for the second one you need to do a patrons reward Ronin mission. Both of them are too easy, and you can do them in the each of them in the 5 or 6 minutes, and she can help you a lot if you has a bond level 4 with her, because she give you a lot of items. Ine is another person you meet during the chapter 2 when you want to bring back the order to the Japan by the order of the Kutsu. The first time you get access to her is after doing the physician's request, which she asks you to save the hospital's doctors from the prison and don't let the shogunist anti-shogunist faction execute him. So after doing that, she tell you she need a lemon to can cure the tuberculosis. So you need go to the Robert, as you can I say you before, for the she's first mission, and the second one in his worries is become available as soon as you do the last one, and you only need to bond level 2 with her. It's too easy and too fast mission, and she's last bond mission is become available after you do the last bond mission, but you need to rise your bond level to level 3 with her. Sana is the next one you meet in the game, and she's a person who wanna marry with the Ryoma 5 years ago, but she cannot due to some reason. And after you want to bring back the order to the Japan, you meet with her and his uncle who raised her because his father's dead many years ago. She's first mission, Turmoils of the Heart, is become available after you doing the Deadly Blade, Demon Blade, Ronin missions, and after doing that she's adds to your team, and she's second mission, the Tempest Calm, is become available after you come back to the Edo again after the second battle, and it's become available after you doing the Patrios Reward Ronin mission. Matao Peri is a person who is the first man come with his sword to the Japan with the black sheep, a person who your master at the start of the first mission send you to kill him, but you failed because of the blue demon. His boss mission is happen at the chapter 1, and they are too easy. In the first one you need to only kill 4 men, and in the second one you need to gather some item and another time kill some men. Both of them happen in the chapter 1, as I say. The first one is become available after you doing the Marcus Samuel bond mission. I introduced him to you upper the Black Jewel bond mission, and the second one is become available after you do the last side quest back to back, Taste of the Friendship, and after that you can give him some gifts to make some romantic relationship with him, and he's a first person you can make a romantic relationship and earn its trophy. Fumi is a very, I think, a sad person in the game. His brother and his husband will die in the game, and both of them thinks they do a good job when they kill themselves. So she's a very sad always. So try to be nice with him and do his side quest as soon as it's show up the last speech. And can do this side quest, you need to first finish the Fate of the Vanquish Ronin mission, and also has a bond level 2 with her to can do his side quest. Also by giving some item to her, some gift to her, you can make a romantic relationship with her. Gonzo is another person, is a shit person, and I don't love him a lot because if you kill him at the first Ronin mission in the game, when you find out the Ryoma, you will get his sword, which has a very good damage in the game and can beat your hand until you reach to the chapter 2. It's a very high damage sword, and I says the first time kill him, then go to the chapter 2 to can use the talisman of the souls to go back to these missions, and after that spare his life to can play his missions is become available after you reach to the city and start the follow your blade twins easy one, and first time kill, the second time spare. It's better thing to have his sword. And the last person who has a mission and become available after you do the in his first mission is Alexandria Moreau. She's a foreigner woman and try to kill the Robert to steal his special flower. You need to fight with her, and after she's defeated she run away, and after that mission the foreigner shore the reward from the foreigner shore in his first mission, you can play his mission. Okay guys, that's all about the bond mission in the Rise of Ronin. I tell you how to find them and how you can play them, but if you wanna see all the side quests, I list all of them at the end of this video and leave the links about all of them. I upload the gameplay of it so you can watch them, and also if you find this video useful, please share it with your friend, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel and leave some comment for me. I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the Rise of Ronin because I love it much. Have a good time. Goodbye.